Hey everyone, it's your boy Tom here, and today I am going to do a DIY on how to make an LPS swimming pool. Now, I literally have no idea how to make one. I've got some stuff that I think I could make one with, but I'm just going to put it all together and see if I can make one. With summer here, I thought it would be the perfect time to make a swimming pool for our LPS to cool off in. First off, I want to apologize if you can hear a fan in the background, but it is so hot in the UK right now. I can't possibly do a long DIY without a fan. Also, the lighting won't be as good as usual because the light we have is really hot and I've turned it off again due to the heat. But I've got a few things here to make this DIY. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but join me as we find out. So guys, to start off this DIY, what I did was I found this, which was kind of a pastry sort of pastry container, and I thought this would make a really good swimming pool because you can put actual water in it, and I feel like it's a really good size to fit different LPS in for skits. So I thought this would make a really good pool. I kind of like the design around the edge and it's see-through, so I thought that would be really cool. If you can't find one of these, then maybe you can find one of these sort of plastic containers. They're kind of plastic food containers, but anything that's waterproof and has a little dip going down would be perfectly fine. Next up guys, you're going to want a large piece of cardboard like this. So this is quite a big piece of cardboard, but this is going to be your poolside area. Now what you want to do is you want to get your swimming pool, whatever you've used as a swimming pool, and figure out exactly where you want to put it. Now you could obviously put it at the front here, you could put it at the side or at the back. I think it will be best maybe if I put the swimming pool sort of here, so there's enough room here for the LPS to have like a fun time. They can go into their pool. So that's exactly where I'm going to put this. You're going to draw around the pool, so you draw around the bit that you want the swimming pool to be, like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get a crafting knife. Now, if you have parents, make sure they do this bit for you. Ask if they've got one of these or any kind of a knife. Please do not use a knife yourself because you will cut your fingers and it will be very bad. So get parental permission or get a parent to help you with this because it's very, very dangerous. So next what you want to do is, and also guys, make sure you're doing this on a surface that is you can cut into. I've got a hard piece of marble here which won't get damaged. Make sure you do this outside, maybe on concrete or something that won't actually damage your floor or carpet, or your parents will go crazy. So you want to put the ruler along the line you want to cut, like so, and then use your crafting knife to follow it all the way across like this. As I said guys, be very, very careful when you do this. Make sure your parents do this for you. You do the same on this side and then go all the way around. I'll speed this bit up. Finished and you got it to the perfect sort of shape, you're going to be left with something that looks a bit like this. Now this is how you're going to do it. So you're going to get your swimming pool and it should fit perfectly into the hole. If it doesn't, then trim it a bit so that it does fit. So you just squeeze it in like this. And there we go. As you can see, it's sort of stuck down there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tape that down with some sellotape just around the edges here. And once I've done that, I will come back to you guys. Finished guys, you will have something that looks like this. And as you can see, it's all taped down now. And we have our swimming pool going into the ground there. So you can sort of see how this is taking shape. Now next what you want to do is turn it upside down. So you've got the bottom facing like that. And you want to get the other side of the tub or another one the exact same size as the one you made for the pool. And what you want to do is you want to just cut a corner of it like this. So as you can see, I'm cutting a corner. Cut the corner off like that. So you've just got a corner of it, and you want to do this on all four corners. So you've got four corners just exactly like that. So we'll cut them there. There you go. And now what you want to do is tape these down in all four corners of your swimming pool underneath. So we're going to have one here, one here, one here, and one here. I will come back to you when I've done that. You'll have all four on the side, and that means that your pool setup can stand up like this, and it means it's off the floor. Now just to give it that extra bit more strength, what you're going to do is get the rest of your packaging, which is this. Sorry for the mark, so this used to be a cake box. And what you're going to do is tape that down as well, and this will give you a bit more of an extra sturdy base. so that your box will stay down. So just tape that down like so. It doesn't matter if you get very messy with tape, because we'll be covering all of this up later anyway. So we'll just stick that down, and that down, and that down. And there we go. So if I just zoom out slightly and we turn it around, you can see that it's standing pretty solidly now. We're going to cover these bits up at the bottom later, but don't worry about that for now. But yeah, so that's our little base there. We've got that sorted. Now as you turn it back around, next up what you're going to need is some of this stuff. Now this is called vinyl wood wrap. I got this from a Poundland, which is basically like a dollar store. Maybe you can get it online, or perhaps you can even print off some wooden floor that you can use. But I've got this, so this should be quite useful. What to do is roughly measure out sort of where you want your floor. So we've got a bit of a rip there, but I'm gonna cut that off. This stuff is just kind of like sticky back plastic with a sort of a wood effect design. So you're gonna sort of want to put out exactly where you want your wooden flooring to be, and then what you're gonna do is cut the vinyl to roughly the length of what you want it to be. And then what you're going to do is you're going to stick it down in the exact place you want it to be. Now once you have your vinyl stuck down, you're going to have something which looks like this. And obviously this piece of wood here is going to be where all your little LPS are going to chill out while they're waiting to go into the pool. So we can set up some little deck chairs here and stuff later, but this is where they're going to chill out before they get ready to go into this little pool we've made. So next up what we're going to do is we need to decorate the outside of this pool to make this look a bit more nicer than horrible boring cardboard. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go and get some other stuff, and I'll be back in a second. Next up, what you want to get is some of these. Now these are called vinyl flooring tiles. Again, I got them from Dollar Store or Poundland. They're £1 for 4, and they're just like stick on quite hard tiles. I thought these would be good for around the outside of the pool. So what you're going to do is cut these into the shapes that they require. So you need to cut them into sort of shapes that will fit around the pool perfectly, like so and like so. So we'll cut them and then stick those down, and then we'll come back and see where we are. Use a ruler and a craft knife again for this, or maybe you can even use scissors if you want. I'm going to use a craft knife because it's a lot easier, and I'm just going to go along the bottom like this, and again just cut down. And remember, get your parents to do this for you because it can be very dangerous. I'm just going to carefully cut along the vinyl tile. And then hopefully that should be enough to just snap it like this. There you go. And then what you're going to do is do that again for a few more times, and then stick it around the outside of the pool. Now once you've stuck the vinyl floor panels around the outside, you will have something that looks like this. Now what I've used here is a piece of blue glitter card, and I've slid it underneath there so it looks like a really nice colour swimming pool. So that makes it look extra cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to zoom out a bit, because as you can see the front of this is looking a bit rubbish now, and so is the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some little bits just to put a bit of wood on the front here, or some fake wood, so it just looks a bit better from the front and a bit better from the back. What you're going to do next, you're going to get a thin piece of cardboard, sort of like this, that will fit over here, and you're going to fold it perfectly in half. And what you're going to do is you're going to tape it inside just there so that it's in line with the edge of the pool. So just tape it down like that. So I'm going to do that now. When you've done that, you'll have something that looks like that. So it's got kind of a flat folded edge on either side and a flat folded edge on that side. So we can put that down now. Let's get these out of the way, put it down now. And as you can see, we've got an edge here that we can stick something to, which is what I'm going to do in a second. So then what you do is you get another piece of cardboard and you measure it to be sort of roughly that sort of size. As we can see there, you use your ruler, you measure how tall it is, and then measure your cardboard out. And you stick some more vinyl wrap over it, and what we're going to do is just going to attach that right onto there. So give me a second, I will do that. And once that's done, as you can see, you've got a nice little front there, which will look good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to do it to the other What we're going to do is the exact same thing, but we're going to do it on the other 3 sides. So I'm going to do exactly what I did here, but do it on this side, and the back. So I'll come back when I've done that. And once you finish doing that, guys, you will have something that looks like this. So now all that's left to do is to decorate this, make it look a bit more like a party going on, and I'll get back to you guys and I'll show you what it looks like. So guys, there it is, all finished with all the characters in. Maybe we'll do some DIYs and I'll try and figure out how to make some deck chairs and stuff for it. But yeah guys, I added a little diving board, as you can see over here, for our little lad just to jump in the pool with his mates. All our little friends, the sea critters, are in the pool there. You've got our little crocodile Snappy. We've got some guys chilling out here with some drinks. But yeah guys, this is the DIY, so tell me what you guys thought. Do you think this is a good DIY? Let me know in the comments below. As I said, I didn't follow any sort of guidelines for this. I kind of made it up as I went along. It turned out pretty well guys, considering. So as I said, let me know in the comments what you thought, and give this video a like if you like this DIY and you love summer. Thanks for watching guys, bye!